What's up guys, Sinclair Photos here, and today we're finally gonna dive in and see exactly what's going on with the Blue Bunny. If you missed the last video, yes, the Blue Bunny is back. We've reunited with her, bought her back, and she's in a little bit less than ideal condition. Let me just show you what I mean. 720 back there, pretty cool getting the downpipe. So I've done a few things already, like take the wing off. For some reason, there is the equivalent of a small pond that gathered itself in the wing. And I just wanted to take that off so we can access the trunk, because if you remember from the previous time we had this car, the trunk was always an issue that it wouldn't go up because the wing doesn't move back and forth like that. But we found something interesting in the trunk. I'll play the video for when I open it up the first time, but there's a full 5-gallon tank of gas just chilling back there in the Texas 100-degree heat. So that wasn't good. That was the first thing I had to get out of there. And then it was a concern that the airlift didn't work. I mean, look at the back. It's at where ride height should be. And in the front, we're in monster truck mode. So I opened the trunk to take a look-see. And, yeah, I don't think the air system would work unplugged either. So, I mean, we got lots and lots of fun stuff to figure out here. I see some things hanging down here. We got some underglow, and then I believe that right there on the ground, that's an airline. So this will be quite interesting. We can take a look back here. We got duct tape, we got zip ties, we got chewed up tires. Holy moly. Luckily, I have a nice spot to keep the car for a while and to kind of diagnose what's going on. As I mentioned in the last one, the check engine light's on for some reason. Won't go over 2,000 RPMs, but our boy's gonna come in and scan the car later this week. But we still do have the Edelbrock E4 Supercharger on the car. But this is before I really did any supporting mods. So it's still stock fuel system, stock no intercooler or nothing crazy like that. So yeah, I should probably upgrade a few things this time around while I'm in here to make sure this car runs smoothly and safely. But as for the issue, I looked it up last night, and a lot of people are saying that it can be the ignition coils. So we're gonna see what our boy says, and I might have to order those here pretty soon. But I don't know what's going on with the battery. It looks like a bowl of spaghetti here with all the stuff that's connected. Looks like there's like sand, or like someone tried to JB weld like tape onto here. We got cracks in the front bumper, the front fender. This whole thing is taped up to here, and then this one's funny. We got like Scotch tape. And I don't think it should be doing that. Oh my God. So over the next few days, we're gonna tear apart this car. I'll take the wrap off. We'll probably take the exhaust off, maybe even the wheels, and get this thing down to bare bones and start the restoration process. I might title this series like Rebuilding My Junkyard FRS, but it's not really a rebuild because it didn't crash, but it kind of is a rebuild because it's like we're changing everything. So you let me know what you want this series to be called in the comments. But I mean, it's going to be a doozy, and we've got the whiteboard here to keep track of everything we need. All right, it's the day of reckoning for this thing. Let's see what's wrong with her. We got our boy Conde. He's going to be helping us out today. Going to be plugging her in, seeing what's wrong. Got the fancy old iPad.
Big ass iPad. Yeah, I see misfire, mobilizer, misfire in cylinder 2. Yeah, it's most likely gonna be plugged in.
All right.
Probably. Well, we'll see. Said was running right. His idle's fine.
Yeah.
So.
You can even turn it on if you want to see, but.
Yeah, I just gotta wait for this to load before I turn it on. Once it loads, and then I'm just gonna back out, go to the data, and see what else is like just mistreating.
Yep. She's got 101,000 miles on her. Just crossed.
Did you get it at?
I sold it with 86. So they drove it like 14,000 miles in 3 years.
Damn, that's not bad.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. That it wasn't running or...
So that's probably why it wasn't getting any more miles.
For real. We'll fix her though. So we did a little reading. It looks like I'm gonna need some new spark plugs first. But while we're down there, we'll just do the coil packs. I took the sub out, so we got a little bit of room to work when my friend comes for the bags, but thank you, my man.
For sure.
And we'll get this thing right. So we might head over to AutoZone or O'Reilly's today, see what's up, see if we can get the spark plugs. But I mean, it smells like gas, so I don't think fueling's an issue with this bad boy, but we're gonna be going over getting the wrap off as well today as much as we can. Not looking forward to this roof. Yeah, that is not gonna be fun. We might have to sand that. But we'll see. I took the wing wrap off. It's looking good. So I mean, that's one little part down. We're in no rush here, so the small victories, we'll take them. All right, a few hours later, we got Mike in the mix. He wants to be a part of helping us unwrap this thing. God bless his soul. Thank you, Mike, thank you. I just took the mirror off on this side. So I'm doing big mechanic things, you know. We're gonna try to get this one off, and then we'll see where else today goes. We're gonna make a list on the board of everything, because we've bought a couple things and we need to keep track of that. All right, students, we're gonna end this video today with everything that is wrong with the car. We've gone over a few things, but let's put it on the board here and just get a visual of all the stuff that's gonna need to be fixed. FRS fixes. Let's start with the motor. Come here. So, we've already ordered spark plugs and coils for the car. That's gonna be the first step in sorting out this check engine light. Here, Jordan's hand's cold, so we gotta hold her drink. So spark plugs and coils, that ran me, I think, $475. So we're keeping a tab here as well. Now what else we're gonna need? Probably oil for an oil change, brake fluid change. We're gonna write it on the board anyway. Transmission fluid change. I can't spell fluid. Oil brake. Blanker fluid. That one's gonna be expensive. So all of this should be okay for what the motor is gonna have. Then we'll go to cosmetics. We're gonna need a new front bumper, a new fender on the passenger side, new headlights, wrap. As you can see behind me, they're trying to remove it right now with a rubber wheel, and it's gonna take forever. So those so far, we have to figure out what's up with the bags, or if there's too much wrong with them, do I switch over to coils? Coilovers, I'll let you guys pick that. I don't know if I spelled that right either. What else? Carbon reconditioning for the trunk and the hood. And then we'll just put wiring, because I don't know what's all wired with that car. So I guess that's kind of what we're looking at. If I think anything else, I'll probably pop it on the screen after this. But here's the budget. We're gonna try to make this fit into 5 bands. That's the goal. Oh, wheels too. Wheels. Because they're curved. So we're either going to buy new wheels, which that won't fit in the budget, or we're going to need to get them reconditioned as well. So we're going to try to make it fit in here. We probably already spent $1,000, and the wrap's probably going to be another $1,000. Buffet's labor is going to be another $1,000. So we're going to see what's up. But yeah, that's the goal. And we're going to kind of track what we're looking at as we go along. So stay tuned for the trip. Jordan, here's your drink back. If you like the video, smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you in the next video.